Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Do not skip this video, because what I'm about to show you is going to blow your mind. Literally. Right now, somewhere in America, people are spending small fortunes without even knowing it. A 25-cent coin, yes, just a Tennessee quarter, is quietly slipping through people's hands, and a few of them are worth more than your entire paycheck. You heard that right. A simple 2002 Tennessee state quarter, the same one sitting in your change jar, has been sold for thousands of dollars. Not once, not twice, but again and again. And here's the shocking part. 99% of people have no idea what they're holding. They look at it, see a regular coin, and spend it. But the 1%, the collectors, the hunters, the ones who know, they're making real money. You think I'm exaggerating? I'm not. Because one single Tennessee quarter graded in mint state condition has already crossed $6,000 in auction, and others with rare minting errors, missing layers, double dies, off-center strikes, have sold for $500, $1,200, even $3,000 each. Now tell me something. How many of these have passed through your hands? How many times did you use one for a drink, a snack, or parking, not realizing that you just spent a hidden treasure? That's the painful truth about this coin. It looks ordinary, but it hides opportunity. The Tennessee state quarter is not just metal. It's a mystery, a secret jackpot minted by mistake. It weighs exactly 5.67 grams, measures 24.3 millimeters across, and has a copper-nickel composition. Millions were made, but only a few came out flawed. Those few are the gold mine everyone's after. And you know what's crazier? Most of them are still out there, sitting in drawers, jars, and pockets, waiting to be discovered by someone smart enough to recognize them. This is not just a story about coins. This is about knowledge, about being one of the few who actually know what they're looking at. Because after this video, you'll start seeing your spare change differently. You'll start checking every coin. You'll start hunting. And when that one special Tennessee quarter lands in your hand, you'll remember this moment. So don't just watch, stay. Because in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how to identify the rare Tennessee quarters worth real money. The ones that can change your week, maybe even your life. And before we dive deeper, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell. Because this is not just a video. This is your ticket into the world of real treasure hunting. Stay tuned. Because the next video might reveal the coin that could be sitting right in your pocket right now. Now that you know this coin can be worth thousands, let's pull the curtain back and expose what makes it so special, and what separates a 25-cent coin from a collector's treasure. The 2002 Tennessee state quarter was officially released on January 2nd, 2002, as part of the legendary 50 state quarters program, one of the most popular series the U.S. Mint ever produced. Over 500 million of these quarters were struck. But don't let that number fool you, because hidden among those millions are the few that changed everything. This coin was designed by Donna Weaver, a U.S. Mint sculptor-engraver who captured Tennessee's soul in metal. The design features a fiddle, a trumpet, and a guitar, representing the state's deep connection to country, blues, and rock and roll, with a sheet of musical notes connecting them, symbolizing unity through sound. But what makes this coin truly fascinating isn't just its design, it's the details, the specs, and the hidden errors that slipped through during minting. Each Tennessee quarter weighs 5.67 grams, has a diameter of 24.3 millimeters, and a thickness of 1.75 millimeters. It's made of copper and nickel, with a pure copper core surrounded by a shiny nickel coating. The same structure used in most modern U.S. quarters. The coin was minted in two main locations: Philadelphia, mint marked P, and Denver, mint marked E. And of course, there are proof versions struck at San Francisco, S, specially made for collectors with mirror-like surfaces and razor-sharp details. Now, here's where things get thrilling, the errors. Because not every Tennessee quarter came out perfect. Some of them were born with flaws, mistakes that made them one of a kind. And those mistakes are what turn small change into big money. The first type of valuable error is the off-center strike. These happen when the blank coin isn't perfectly centered during minting, causing the design to appear slightly shifted to one side. If your Tennessee quarter shows a visible blank crescent along the edge, you could be looking at a coin worth anywhere between $150 to $600, depending on how far off center it is. The second is the missing clad layer error. Normally, every quarter has a copper core sandwiched between two nickel layers. But sometimes, one of those outer layers doesn't stick properly, leaving a raw, reddish copper surface exposed. Those coins look weird, dull, almost bronze-like, but to collectors, that's gold. A Tennessee quarter missing one clad layer has sold for over $1,200 in high grade. Then there's the double die, the holy grail of modern era coins. In this rare case, the design gets impressed twice at slightly different angles, creating ghost-like doubling on the letters, instruments, or notes. If you ever see doubled lettering like Tennessee or United States of America or blurry, overlapping lines and musical instruments, don't spend it. Those coins have fetched between $500 and $2,000, depending on clarity and condition. And let's not forget the die crack and cut errors, where cracks form on the mint die, leaving raised, jagged lines across the coin surface. These are like fingerprints from the minting process, each one unique. Collectors love them because no two are alike. Some with major cracks across the instruments or the musical sheet have sold for over $250. But even without errors, condition alone can make a Tennessee quarter worth hundreds. A regular 2002 D-Tennessee quarter in circulation might only be worth 25 cents, maybe a few dollars if it's sharp. But the same coin graded MS 67 or MS 68, meaning flawless, no scratches, perfect luster, can sell for $500 to $6,000 at auction. That's the power of perfection. Now imagine this. Someone finds a Tennessee quarter in a bankroll, notices a tiny doubling on the word Tennessee, gets it graded, and weeks later sells it online for $1,000. It happens all the time. Ordinary people, everyday coins, extraordinary results. That's why collectors call this the musical treasure of America. Because it's not just money, it's art, history, and luck molded into one. Every quarter tells a story. And the Tennessee quarter tells the story of sound, from the hills of Nashville to the streets of Memphis, and the story of how a small mistake can turn into a massive opportunity. So, next time you hold a Tennessee State quarter, don't just see a coin. Tilt it. Look at the edges. Check for missing layers, off-center strikes, or any doubling. That tiny detail could change its value from 25 cents to a life-changing find. Now here's your challenge. After this video, go through your change, your piggy bank, your coin jar. You might be sitting on something incredible. And remember, knowledge is power, but curiosity creates fortune. The people who find these coins aren't just lucky, they're aware. So if you want to be one of them, subscribe now, hit that like button, and turn on the bell, because our next video might just reveal the rarest Tennessee quarter ever found, the one that sent shockwaves through the coin world.